Fuck. Where'd you go? Oh god. I lost the lizard. Son of a bitch. Frankie! No! Where you going? Where you going, my dude? My mom took Avia to the library because they're doing some reading thing. So I'm kind of here by myself because nobody is here. There's nobody out there. So it's just me and Frankie today. Oh. We're gonna go make some food and we're gonna eat some shit. And then I gotta go to work later, so. Oh well. So the thing about Frankie is that, being the little shit he is, a few weeks ago, actually no, it was like a few months ago, he ended up biting off 2 of his toes. So he only has 3 toes on one of his feet. Nice. Normally, before Avia was born, I would always take Frankie out and play with Frankie and piss Charity off because Charity was always scared of him. But he's my boy. I mean, he's good for the most part. Like, he doesn't do anything. The only thing that they don't like is him running at them. But, I don't know. The thing is, I bought Frankie on a whim because I wanted an animal, and like everybody else had cats, and my sister had like a bunch of fish, and I was like, well, I want like a frog or something. So I got a frog. I got a Pac-Man frog, but then I found out that they don't really do anything. So then I talked with my older brother, and he's just like, hell yeah, I want it. So I gave him that, and they named it Jabba, and they've had that since June, and he got pretty big. Like, he was about almost the size of my fist. Like, he was huge, and we got him when he was just a baby. He ended up dying, like, I don't know, last month, beginning of this month, I don't know. But he died, and then Frankie came in the picture shortly after, because, not after he died, but around the same time. And I put him in a 10-gallon tank because I didn't want to buy a big tank yet. And then I was also trying to hide it from my mom because I didn't want my mom to see it until after 2 weeks, because you can't return the animal after 2 weeks. And I'd be like, oh, well, too late, I can't return it. So my mom found him like a week in, and she's like, oh, okay, it doesn't matter. She saw him and she freaked out, but then she's like, okay, whatever. Everybody's pretty much warmed up to Frankie, and I like Frankie. It took me a while to find out his name, because I was like, oh, I don't know what to name him. And then I ended up buying that tank, and it was on sale, because originally it was like $300, and I got it for like $200. So I was like, PetSmart fucking overprices everything, so. Because I could have easily bought it online. It's just that I needed it right then and there, because it wasn't my 10-gallon tank. It was actually my sister's 10-gallon tank. And the 10-gallon tank that I had, that's what we put Jabba in. And my brother took that, so. I just wish that he was bigger, but I also like the size that he is now, because he's tiny. But you can easily lose him, as you saw. So we've been doing this for 2 weeks now, and like, I don't know. Looking back on it, because like I said, that Charles Trippy guy, he's been doing it for 8 years now, and he's been doing it since he was in college, and he's been vlogging every single day. He actually has the world record and the Guinness World Record for the longest vlog. So, and then Charity was talking about how we got Avia's name. And there's another YouTuber, which is actually his friend. His name was Shay Carl, and I've been watching Shay Carl since forever. But he ran a vlog called The Shaytards, and his oldest daughter was named Avia, and ever since then I was like, I like that name. And that's the name I want to pick. And then when we found out that we were having our girl, we debated what we should name her, and then I brought up the idea. I'm like, hey, I know this name. I thought it was cool, and then everybody seemed to like it. So, and it actually means like little bird in some language. I don't know. But there's also like a shoe after her, so that's why I always joke about the shoes. Hey, Frankie. That's Edward. Picture frame thing for the baby shower. That is Avia for her entire first year, and so far we have when she was born, her first month, her second month, and then yesterday she actually turned 3 months. So tonight we're gonna be doing a thing for her 3 month stuff. Look who decided to come back. Hello. Hello. It's a baby. Whoop. Hi, baby. Hi. Hello. She's trying to sit up. So, you notice the bulge in the baby. We've switched her over to cloth diapers because it will be a lot cheaper to buy just a $7 thing worth of detergent than like a $20 thing of diapers. And we have like a butt ton of these, so.
She's been like this since she got back. Yeah.
But yeah, Lodger's gonna go take Sophia and Vivi to the park.
Okay.
Would
Were
you
they
guys
there
pick 'em
today?
up?
Oh.
No.
She picked them up from
Yeah.
school. Did she? Tell her I went to the baby class today.
I didn't know that, but.
Oh.
Another?
What are you, a duck?
I don't know. She's laughing. She's all having a good time. She's just jumping on the floors.
You pissed her off.